everybody, and welcome to Hi Now Daily. Happy Aloha Friday. We've made it through the week, and I'm so excited to begin today's show. A lot going on. We have Kainoa, who is out and about today. We've got Hawaiian Airlines in studio because it is Mahina Ōlelo Hawai, which is Hawaiian Language Month. So we're going to be talking about their commitment to perpetuating the Hawaiian language and culture across their operations. Plus, Hawaii Symphony Orchestra has a performance celebrating the Lunar New Year that's happening tomorrow, and we're getting a live performance from Cho Liang Lin, who is a very famous violinist, and he's joining us here on the show. And then I've told you, Kainoa is out and about today. He is at Ohana Building Supply. Kainoa, what's happening out there?
That's right, Rachel. Thank you very much. What a cool way to be kicking off the weekend. Just as you mentioned, we're over here at Ohana Building Supply. Take a look behind us. This is a really cool local company. You're probably utilizing Ohana Building Supply right now, and you might not even know it. We're talking about local installation when it comes to quality cabinetry, countertops, kitchen, and bath. So today we're doing a deep dive on this place. We're over here at their location in Waipahu, where obviously it's a really busy Aloha Friday here as they get ready for the weekend. But this local business has actually been around for over 2 decades. So we're going to be talking a little bit about what's available when you come on down here. You can get a look inside the showroom today, and we got a lot to show you. As I said, Ohana Building Supply, been around. This is a family local business, and this is Kevin Lee. He's going to tell us all about it. Hi, Kev.
Hi, Kainoa. Welcome to our Waipahu showroom.
First of all, we got here about an hour ago. It's a lot of fun, and you guys have so much knowledge when it comes to different people's projects and what they're looking to do with their home. But let's talk about Ohana Building Supply, how this business started.
Yeah, so Ohana Building Supply has been open for 20 years now, and throughout that time, our main focus has been providing quality and affordable cabinetry and countertops to local homeowners. And yeah, right now we're in our Waipahu showroom. It's our second location. We have another one in town, and this is a great spot for homeowners to come visit us and check out, kitchen and bathroom remodeling.
And I know, as we kind of kick off 2026, that's often the time when people are thinking about their projects to kind of navigate into the space, and that's what they help you do. Let's talk a little bit about what's inside the showroom and some of the materials you guys use.
Yeah, so on this wall, we have 6 of our cabinetry styles that we carry locally. And all 6 of these are available in both kitchen and bathroom sizes. So it's very convenient. You don't have to wait for shipping from the mainland. It's all in stock here locally.
And that's really huge, right? Because oftentimes wait times are one of those things that are tough to navigate, right? For homeowners, offices, and what have you.
Exactly, yeah.
Now, as we step over here as well, this is another really popular section, countertops, right? And this oftentimes is where people are kind of coming in and thinking this might be the very first thing that they're working on, right?
Exactly, yeah. So this is our countertop wall, and we love having this for customers to come in and really take a up close look at our different slab materials.
All right, let's take an up close look. So what are some of the different styles that we're looking at over here, Kevin?
Yeah, so most of these are engineered stone. They're very easy to clean. They're designed to be non-porous, so very easy to maintain. And we have some really beautiful colors here, like this green one right here. And some popular ones we have right now is this Jupiter style right here.
Oh man, this is so cool. People probably just come down here and you can see the wheels turning, right?
Yeah.
So how do you kind of navigate people when they're coming down here? Because there's a lot to choose from.
Yeah, so our showroom is designed to be as relaxing as possible. People can take their time, browse the different finishes, and actually recommend customers choose a couple door samples that they like and actually bring it up against the countertop and try to combine and match the surfaces together. Yeah.
I could see this inside the Hi Now kitchen, maybe. Our office is in need of an upgrade too. Now, as we look at a lot of the options that are available, what are you folks seeing that's kind of really popular around this time?
So right now, the most popular colors are actually the warmer finishes. So right now, like this white oak, this rustic oak, this walnut, very popular finishes. More island style, more tropical, modern.
Right. Yeah. Very Hawaii style as we navigate here. And we're going to get inside the bath gallery a little bit later. We're going to be talking about some options for the restrooms and some other spaces. But I do want to again kind of touch on the other details that's available, especially when it comes to these are special orders, right?
That is correct. So we have 12 styles in stock locally. But say, for example, none of those call to you, we also have basically an unlimited amount of special order options. So we're seeing very popular right now are these green and blue colors. And the best thing about these cabinets that we just ordered the door faces, they fit directly onto our in-stock boxes. So it's cuts down on shipping costs, cuts down on material costs, lead time about 4 to 6 weeks from California.
Nice. Again, local business over here. They can do special orders. And again, stay with us on Hi Now Daily because we're not done yet. We're going to show you this entire showroom over here. We're in Waipahu, but we have 2 locations for Ohana Building Supply,
yes,
right?
That's correct. So we have our first and original location. It's about 5 minutes from the airport in Mapunapuna, just closer to people in town. And this location, Oahu, has been open for 10 years, and we just renovated it, so now it's like a lot more open. People can walk through. We just have a new bathroom gallery.
Yeah.
To show you that.
That's right. So stay with us. Coming up next, we're going to head inside there, give you an entire lay of the land. Rachel, we'll send it back to you guys.
Thanks so much, Kainoa. It's a month of celebration with Hawaii Symphony Orchestra, honoring culture, community, and storytelling through music and live performances. And we're lucky to have a world-renowned violinist, Cho Liang Lin, in the Hainao Daily studio. He'll be performing for HSO's Lunar New Year celebration, Saturday, February 28th at the Blaisdell Concert Hall. We'll talk with him right after this lovely performance. And here is Cho Liang Lin performing a Bach piece called Gavotte in E major.
Thank you.
Wow, everyone. Cho Liang Lin, thank you so much for being here with me today. I know you have a performance that's happening tomorrow, but we got lucky. We got a performance just ahead of the game, right?
That's the little sneak preview.
A little sneak preview. Okay, how long have you been playing the violin?
For way too long.
That's why you're so good.
No, I started when I was 5. You know, the kids start on instruments when they're young, and you don't know whether you're going to become a professional or you're going to go into some other fields. But you know, my parents wanted me to play the violin to be a nicer kid.
Well, you're a nice guy. I've been talking to you for a little bit before this segment even started. You even let me call you Jimmy because you said your friends call you Jimmy, right?
My mom gave me that nickname when I was a 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, tell me about this performance that's happening tomorrow. Again, this is Saturday at the Blaisdell Concert Hall. You're doing the Chinese Lunar New Year celebration with Hawaii Symphony Orchestra, but you have a special piece that you're going to be performing. Talk to me about that one.
It is called the Butterfly Lovers Concerto. And it's based on a very famous story in China. It's called Butterfly Lovers because they're like Romeo and Juliet. You know, they end in tragedy, but they loved each other, young couple. And it's a very beautiful story, but it ends beautifully because as they both died, like Romeo and Juliet, they transformed themselves into butterflies. And that's why they call the Butterfly Lovers. And it is the runaway greatest hit among classical music in all Chinese-speaking areas all over the world, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, etc. But it is a very emotional piece. It's very much of a storytelling piece, and I love playing it. And so it's very special to work with Maestro Dane Lam and in the wonderful Hawaii Symphony on this occasion.
Yeah, I mean, with speaking about the piece, there's Western classical nuances, and then that's kind of mixed with some Chinese background as well.
Correct. And the material is collected from a very famous Chinese opera based on the same story. And then a composer back in the 1950s in China orchestrated it and wrote the violin solo part and made it into a Western concerto. But the material, the beautiful melodies used throughout the piece are all based on Chinese opera music.
All right, so remind everybody about the performance tomorrow and what they're going to expect when they go over to the Blaisdell Concert Hall.
Well, it's 7:30 tomorrow night, and the concert is very special because it not only features Chinese music like the Butterfly Lovers Concerto, but it has beautiful tunes from Vietnam, from Korea, and then the concert will end with the ever popular William Tell Overture by Rossini. So there's a Western element in there too. So it's a very festive concert, and I'm sure everybody's gonna love it.
Yeah, so go ahead and check them out. Get those tickets at myhso.org. They are just bringing world-class music over here to Hawaii. Jimmy, thank you so much for joining me today.
Rachel, thank you so much for having me.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break and we're gonna be back with more right here on Hi Now Daily. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. As we near the end of Mahina Ōlelo Hawai, Hawaiian Language Month, it is vital that we continue to practice and perpetuate our language and culture year-round. And Hawaiian Airlines has led by example, making it a priority for their airline. And joining me now is Debbie Nakanelua Richards and Manako Tanaka. Thank you so much for being with me.
Hello.
Okay, well, we know, because we are all local to Hawaii, right? How important Hawaiian Airlines has been to the community, always supporting the community any chance they get, whether it's Merry Monarch, whether it's other big events that are going around. But your guys' commitment to perpetuating Hawaiian language is something that really we should be speaking upon today. So please tell me how you folks have been doing that for so many years.
Well, it's actually a grassroots kind of organically happened. We are fortunate to have flight attendants and other employees that are Hawaiian language speakers, and it just kind of started that way. And you know, once social media gets a hold of it and the recognition and the excitement that created, we just followed suit after that. I think one of the first ways we started was to really recognize those who Ōlelo Hawaii and then give them a platform to teach from. So we continue to have Hawaiian language classes for our employees, you know, our after school special. And we have really, again, talented people like Manako that teach.
You know what, I think it's so critical and important that we continue to speak the language because we don't want it to be forgotten. And I think the community has just done such a fabulous job of bringing it back and making it a norm here in Hawaii. And I know from watching a video that was recently shared like on social media, like you mentioned, that Hawaiian language is just so beautiful when you hear it and you just like lean in. You want to lean in, you want to hear more, yeah?
Yeah, I think I think the name of the game now is how we make it normal. You know, we have lots of schools out there doing a lot of work. We have lots of teachers and people training to be teachers to keep language going. But, you know, it's really our call to action at Hawaiian Airlines that we're looking at ways to make it normal for our guests. You know, in Hawaii, you have a population, because of what we created in the movement, of people who speak Hawaiian better than English. And so don't they have the right to be able to exist in Hawaii in that way? And shouldn't we be able to serve them in that way? And so we're fortunate that so many Hawaiian language speakers, they work with us. And so we're able to set up a lot more of those situations. We have Hawaiian language flights that we run at different times in the year, but always in Hawaiian Language Month, where we have all the flight attendants come out, they use Hawaiian language and English on the whole flight, and we bring out these cool engagement cards so that our guests, whether they become aina or malihini, are able to begin that journey. But for those who already speak Hawaiian, we find they're on the flight. We're coming back from Japan, Hawaiian speakers. We're coming back from New Zealand, Hawaiian speakers. And now their keiki and makua get to engage in Hawaiian with the flight attendants, and they get to show the keiki there's a future, and we're trying to make sure that that future stays viable for those who are living a life in Hawaiian.
Nice. And whether you Ōlelo Hawaii or not, and the visitors are coming on, or even the kama'aina who don't speak, you guys are making it fun and easy for them to participate and engage with the flight attendants and even the pilots. You guys have cards as well for that when it comes to the aircraft. But this I thought was so cute. I know we have like a tight shot of it, but I mean, it's really nice because you can learn how to order your beverage in Ōlelo Hawaii. And then you also have just some the whale and some of the vocabulary in Hawaiian. So one step at a time, we're just getting Hawaiian language out there, and we're continuing to perpetuate it.
What's really exciting is that Hawaiian is at the front, and then the English translation will follow. I think those are really small steps and nuances to what we're really trying to, again, like Wanako said, to put this in a normal place where it's not the afterthought, where it's not decoration, but it's at the forefront of what we're trying to do. And one of the most exciting things, you spoke about the pilot cards. So this year, surprise! We have our translation on the back that's all in Ōlelo Hawaii about our A330 aircraft. And this one is really special in that it's named after our very first A330 aircraft, which is called Makali'i. All of our 330s are named after constellations, and this one was the first. Our birthday is in November, and what you would have seen in the sky at that time would have been Makali'i.
Wow.
So these are for you.
Thank you so much.
You actually will
mahalo
have them
nui.
before your Ohana.
Yes, I will give to my two keiki. They're gonna be so happy when they see this because Daddy flies this plane.
Yes.
You too, thank you so much for joining me today, and of course for continuing to perpetuate our language, our culture through Hawaiian Airlines. We are gonna take a quick break, but we're gonna be back with more right here on Hawaiian Airlines. Just kidding, we're not on the flight just yet. But we're going. We're gonna be on Haina Daily. Come right back.
Ahuiho.
Ahuiho.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back over here in Waipahu right now at Ohana Building Supply. This is a really cool place. This is the place that takes your plans and turns them into places that you can call home. Earlier, we showed you a little bit of the showroom, which we're going to show you a little more a little bit later. But right now, we're going to head into their reimagined bath gallery. Kevin Lee is back with us right now because we've been talking a lot about the different options that are available when you step into this. This is a new design space for you guys too.
Yeah, so we just renovated the space, and yeah, here we have on display a floating vanity. Yeah, so everything from the cabinets to the countertops, undermount sink, wall panels, we sell it all. We carry it all locally. Yeah.
And you're saying floating vanity, right? Meaning that, I don't know if we can get the shot, but like literally, like you have to run wires, installation. This is, but it looks incredible.
Yeah, so the best part of our floating vanities is we take a regular vanity, we just modify it to make it floating, and the result is this really high-end look that's very easy to clean.
Yeah.
And of course, all the cabinets that we carry, all soft close standard.
Which is always clutch. Now, also as well, you know, people come in here, they got a lot of different ideas, a lot of plans for what it is that they want to do. This is almost kind of like a mock-up model that you're able to kind of help navigate and walk homeowners through, right?
Yes, exactly. So we do everything from estimation to design to installation. And here we have a little shower model just to showcase everything that we do. We do everything from like showers, vanities, wall panels, flooring, cabinetry. Yeah, there's something to show homeowners.
There you go. This is the dream. You come here, they can make it a reality. Kevin, we're going to step over here as well because we were talking earlier as well, specifically with these pieces, high-end finish and really, really good material.
Yes, so here we have our shower display, and these are made using our engineered stone shower panels. So these are great because there's no grout in the walls. They're very easy to clean, very easy to maintain, and we have them in 4 beautiful finishes. So here we have 3 more finishes.
And these are new in stock as well, yeah?
Yes, these are also in stock as well, yeah.
Okay, and then even with the design that comes in, especially throughout the bath gallery, these are what we call floating shelves, right?
These are shower niches. So
Oh,
you put your soaps and everything inside of these, yeah.
And these are also available in different finishes that are over
Yes, that's
there
correct.
too,
Yes,
yeah?
we can also have them made out of stainless steel, a little bit easier to clean. Yeah.
And it won't rust, which is always
It
important.
won't rust, that's exactly right, yeah.
Okay, so again, this is the reimagined bath gallery, but as we step back out here inside of the showroom, one of the things we've been continuing to talk about really is just the quality of the materials you folks use as well.
Yes, at Ohana, we definitely focus on quality. So here we have like a cutout of our frameless cabinets. So some key things to notice is that the box is actually 3/4 inch plywood, nice and thick. The structure is camlock, it's very sturdy. It's all soft close, of course, and the drawers are metal. And then here we have like some accessories, like for example, you can have like a spice rack like this, all metal as well.
Now, as we step away and kind of into the second half of the showroom over here as well, this is really kind of the heartbeat of many people's home. This is where all the entertaining happens, a lot of the memories, the kitchen area and space. What options do people have down here at Ohana Building Supply, especially when it comes to the kitchens and the cabinetry?
Yeah, so for us, kitchens are fully customizable. So homeowners can add more drawers, can add more features, can add more functions. Like the most popular request is adding islands. So here we have on display a waterfall island.
The breakdown with the waterfall aesthetic, that basically means, you have a different type of edge at the end, yeah?
Yeah, so it means that the beautiful quartz countertop carries over onto the edge on both sides. And it's really nice because it's perfect for entertaining guests and just like cooking. It's very useful, like center of the kitchen, really.
Yeah, absolutely, and we're gonna navigate this way as well. Different kind of look over here, but you were saying this specific color, this has been wildly popular. You got the farmhouse sink, but a different kind of aesthetic.
Yeah, so this is our rustic oak finish, and it's actually one of our most popular finishes. And I believe it's because like it's very natural. It really fits into Hawaii homes. And for people who don't like the knots, we also have this newer finish. This is white oak. A little bit more cleaner, a little bit more whiter.
Right.
Yeah.
But the fact that, again, even when it comes to the installation as well, it's local, wait times are reduced because it's local company as well, and that's just helpful in terms of streamlining the process.
Exactly, yes, kind of. So all of our cabinets that we have on display, we have in stock locally, which really helps keep costs down and also makes kitchen remodels happen quickly for homeowners.
There you go. Hey, when it comes to your projects, we know you're building with Ohana, and that's where Ohana Building Supply comes in. Stay with us because coming up after the break, we're going to take a look at the panels. That's another cool way to spruce up the space without breaking the bank. You're watching High Now Daily. Come on back. What do I want, Kevin? What should I get?
let's take a live look right now from our camera that shows off the views and vibes from Oahu's west side. Tonight from 5 to 9, you're gonna go to Kamakana Ali'i because they're gonna be celebrating Lunar New Year with lion dancing. And tomorrow from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., stop by Center Court for the Hawaiian Steel Guitar Festival. For details on both events, just visit kamakanaali'i.com. All right, and to get ready to shop for your golf apparel, Sugar Caddy is hosting a grand opening for their location at Kamakana Ali'i. Visit from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. They have new products, giveaways, and so much more. Kainoa actually had a sneak peek back during the holidays. Take a look.
How's it, Aloha gang? What started as a dream is now a reality as Sugar Caddy has opened up its first location at Kamakana Ali'i.
This was a far-fetched dream maybe about a year and a half ago. We didn't think, we just threw it out in conversation like, hey, what if we open a store? Me and my wife sat in the food court one morning and we're like, there's a number on the wall, we called it, and here we are a year later. It's kind of crazy how it's coming together. Super blessed, crazy. I never thought I would be a retail store owner in a million years. I've been working for a cable company for the last 19 years. I had no aspirations of being a retail owner, and it just happened by God's grace and blessings. We're here. Aloha, everybody. I'm Ian Pantarilla. I'm the owner and CEO of Sugar Caddy Hawaii. We're going to be located in our new location in Kamakana Ali'i very soon. We specialize in that seam between aloha wear and activewear. Traditional aloha prints like you see here, but with the versatility of being able to wear it anywhere in the sun, dinners, parties, and on the golf course. I am a lifelong baseball player, so that was my passion for my whole life. And during COVID, the golf courses were the only thing that was open. So my brother-in-law took me to the driving range, I hit a few balls and fell in love. And then I wanted to wear nice shirts, and the only ones available cost way too much. So we decided to kind of do something about that. A lot of it's just inspiration. A lot of it my wife will draw. She'll see something, a color palette, a print, a flower, and she'll come up to me with a design that she made. If we don't source from my wife, we'll usually source from other local artists that have a touch, that flair, that local flavor that we're looking for, that come alive through our prints. We really believe in collaboration over competition. So we do a lot of commercial work, but we do a few collaborations here and there. One being the one I'm wearing now, we made for the 604. Shout out to Colonel and Donovan, them over there, good people. We've done Aloha Dimele, Four Seasons Ko'olina, Hawaii Dental. We've done a bunch of local businesses that are in need of our services, and we appreciate them for their business. Aloha Dimele is gonna do a mural on that back wall. We'll have our Ray-Ban and Oakley case here. In between, we're looking to put like a 100-inch TV in here somewhere for the boys. Like I want this to be like a hub for the boys, like for the guys in the mall, you know, like. These are some of the prints that we created for the holiday season for when we open. Peony design and a Sakura design, and we also have our Eva design. So Rusty Birds, we really haven't named that one yet, but we're kind of all over the place as far as just local people, what we like, you know? And I think it transitions well to people that aren't local, they like it as well. We are moving through this aggressive building schedule. 2 weeks ago, this place was unrecognizable. There was nothing in here. So we got the boys in here working 24 hours a day, trying to get everything ready for you guys for this holiday season. We're trying to open as soon as possible, but we're trying to do it right. We're trying to build an elevated space that people can come in and experience Sugar Caddy as soon as they walk in. So we got some paint going on the walls today. We got fixtures, product rolling in the next few days. We're gonna be boogieing in this place in a minute. When we've officially opened, we'll be bringing back, I'd say, our most popular sought after prints in the last 5 years. We do listen to the people that message us and want us to bring certain things back. And we'll be bringing back a lot of men and women print that we weren't ever thinking about bringing back, that are just fan favorites, local favorites, and we'll stock the store with a bunch of stuff. So this place is gonna be stocked with inventory. Our new home will be here in Kamakana Ali'i, right across from Famous Footwear. You can't miss our big sign. We'll have our print wrapped on the front of the store. You can find us on Instagram at sugarcaddy_hi and our website at sugarcaddyhigh.com.
How's it, Aloha gang, and welcome back to High Now Daily. We're back here at Ohana Building Supply. We all know that strong homes start with strong roots, and that's why we're talking more story with this local company. They've been around now coming up on 2 decades, really about that first step in the process when you want to take that home to the next level. We're back over here with Kevin Lee. Now, earlier we looked at the bath gallery. We had a chance to look at the showroom, and we were talking about panels, and panels are a great kind of cost-effective way to really spruce up the space, right?
Yeah, exactly. So this is our newest materials. These wall panels are meant for homeowners to really spruce up their space without breaking the bank. There's some beautiful finishes here, like this canvas one, this warm oak, really to bring some warmth into the home, to your bedroom, to your closet, living room.
So these ones are really kind of like universal pieces, you would say. They can kind of go a variety of different places.
Yeah, exactly. You can put it like behind your kitchen island, you put it behind like a TV. Just somewhere to bring some warmth, some style to your home without breaking the bank, of course.
Yeah, and then we saw actually this walnut finish a little earlier, right? This was in the bath gallery, yeah?
That's correct, yeah. That's in the bath gallery, and they're very easy to install. So the panels, they're like tongue and groove structure like this. Yeah, so it's meant to be like an easy material, so if customers want to DIY it, it's very simple.
Wow, okay, awesome. So again, yeah, cost-effective way to do it, but again, it really kind of brings a different feeling into the space, and we're actually going to swing the camera this way as we walk around and again talk about more of the options that are available here at Ohana Building Supply, because one of the questions you must get all the time, especially being here, once people come in, how do you really kind of navigate the experience? People must have some crazy ideas and plans that they want to execute. How do you help people take the first step?
Yeah, so we always tell our customers like the best place to start is at one of our 2 showrooms. And both of them are open to walk-ins. It's a great place, it's a great relaxing place to like just walk around, browse the different finishes, and speak directly to one of our kitchen and bathroom experts who can help them with design and estimation.
Gotcha, and let's expand a little bit on the staff because we're talking about professionals who have been in the business a long time, and oftentimes when people are going through these renovation projects, they might be dealing with 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe different people, but that's one of the nice things with Ohana Building Supply. The process is pretty streamlined, right?
Yes, so we do a lot of it in-house. So from design, estimation, installation, We have licensed installation as well. Homeowners don't have to juggle multiple contractors, so we make it easy from start to finish.
Awesome. Earlier we were talking as well, being that it is a local company, how much easier does that kind of make it, especially when it comes to wait times? Because oftentimes people see these things, they see the finishes, they want it and they want it now. But that's probably from a time scale standpoint, it's a little bit easier, right?
Yes, definitely. So again, we have 12 finishes of cabinets in stock locally, over 20 slabs of countertops. And yeah, it just makes it a lot easier for homeowners to get projects done quickly and under budget.
There you go. Okay, so we've got 2 locations. This is Waipahu. The other one is located in Honolulu. Give us the hours and what's the best way to kind of set up a meeting here with Ohana Building Supply?
Yeah, so both showrooms are open Monday to Saturday, and again, it's open to walk-in. So we welcome people to come in and just take a look around and browse. And if you guys want to look at our website online, it's a great place to see our gallery of completed projects. Just to really see what we've done for local homes here in Hawaii. And yeah, that's a great place to also submit a website form if you're interested in getting a quote, online. But yeah, again, showroom is the best place to start.
Absolutely, I can attest to that. Hey, Kevin, thank you so much for the time. Again, Ohana Building Supply, local company. They've been in this game now coming up on 2 decades. When it comes to the staff, they really know what you're doing here. And also, again, it really streamlines the process. You're dealing with a local company with things that are on stock. You just got to deal with one person, so it's a lot easier that way as well. Stay with us. This entire segment will be posted at HiNowDaily.com. We're going to head to break, and we'll be right back after this.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Founded in downtown Honolulu in 1909 as a small general store, C.S. Woe & Sons has grown right alongside Hawaii for more than a century. Today, 117 years later, the company is still proudly helping local families create homes they love. To say mahalo for your continued support, they're celebrating with a 117th anniversary sale. There will be savings store-wide from March 4th through March 24th and a customer appreciation event on Saturday, March 7th at all of their locations. Stop by for a one-day-only store-wide savings and free full-service delivery with minimum purchase. Guests can also enter for a chance to win incredible giveaway prizes valued at over $25,000. $1,000, including mattresses from Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, and Beauty Rest, a Natuzzi Italia chair, and so much more. When you enter the raffle, you're entered for every drawing happening throughout the day. And winners will be announced all day long, so the earlier you enter, the better your chances of winning. And to kick things off, they're also giving away a $500 Ashley Furniture gift card through social media. Check out our Hi Now Daily Instagram post for all the details on how to enter. And visit any CSWO Homeworld, Ashley, Red Knot, APT, or Slumber World location and join the fun during their 117th anniversary sale and customer appreciation event on Saturday, March 7th. All right, now from picking out the perfect furniture to finding a home to put it all in, our Hi Now Daily correspondent Natalie Duran traveled to Las Vegas to talk with ADG Realty about entry-level home prices, property investment, and management opportunities right there in Nevada. Let's take a look.
I took a quick trip here to Henderson, Nevada. We're actually just 20 minutes south of the Strip because I'm having a conversation with ADG Realty. They specialize in helping folks find homes here in Vegas, but also, Derek, I wanted to go to you. There's also an uptick on investment properties. So maybe you live in Hawaii, but you buy an investment property here in Nevada. What is that all about?
It's so affordable here. It's hard to get a home in Hawaii, let alone an investment property. Here, we could sell one in Hawaii and get 3, 4 here. I recently had a client that sold 2 properties and bought 10 here.
Oh.
Their cash flow went from $3,000 a month to over $10,000 a month.
You know, living in Hawaii, maybe you can't afford a full-size, ready-to-move-in home, but you could start your investment portfolio by getting an investment property here.
Absolutely. I think some of the worries that people have back home, you know, April and I are both from Hawaii, so we know how expensive it is to live there. People worry about their children. How is my child going to buy a property? So their thoughts a lot of times when they come to us is, I want to buy a home for each one of my children. And so that dream can be fulfilled here.
Let's talk about minimum cost of entry. What do you think is a home that someone could afford minimum here?
If you're relocating, probably with $400,000, you could buy a nice home. The median list price home in Las Vegas, $550,000.
Wow, that's amazing. And I even hear some townhomes or condos could be even as low as $200K, right?
Right. If you want an investment or if you want to live in a condo, you could probably enter in right around $200,000. A 2-bedroom, 2-bath, probably somewhere about $260 to $280.
2-car
Very
garage?
affordable. No, not 2-car garage.
We got a car, you got a garage, maybe parking spot.
You do have a covered parking stall, sometimes a garage.
I love the carport. Okay.
And
so,
the HOA, because Hawaii, the HOAs are so high. Here, they're very reasonable. $200 to $250 a month.
wow, yeah, that's pretty reasonable.
Right.
So let's talk about that process. Maybe you found an investment property with you, you had the conversation, your goals, long-term goals, short-term goals. They're in escrow, and now we go to April. You're the specialty in property management. How does that all work?
That's right. So once they get into escrow, I go out with the home inspector and our contractor, and we get an estimate on how much it might cost them to get the property rent ready so that we can move in their perfect tenant for their new investment property.
So the home's ready, but now you got to find the perfect client, right? How does that work? Where do you find them?
Our screening process is pretty stringent. We double, triple check their employment, their previous tenancies. Their credit score has to be a minimum of 650. If not, we take larger deposits. We want to make sure that you have the least amount of problems, because that's also the least amount of problems for me, right?
So, well, how many properties do you guys manage currently?
Right now, about 550 properties.
Oh, okay, so you're well in it. I
Yeah.
love it. Well, you know, Derek, how does it feel, you know, being born in Hawaii, living here for many years, how important is it to you to kind of make that connection with your clients, people moving here?
Right, it's so important because buying a piece of real estate, that's a lot of money. Being 3,000 miles away is a scary process. I always think if I was from Hawaii, I would want to do business with somebody I can trust. I would want to do business with someone from Hawaii. And so we try to treat the people there like our family.
I love it. Well, if people want to find more information on relocation or that property investment, April, where can they call you and where do they go?
They can call us at 702-315-6100, and they can find us on the web at adgrealty.com.
Thank you so much, Derek and April. We're going to post more details on HawaiianNowDaily.com, and we're going to take a tour of this house right now.
Last year, a statewide public survey was conducted looking at the community's outlook on housing, homelessness, and potential solutions. And joining me now, we have Kimo Carvalho, CEO of Home Aid Hawaii, and he's here to share those results. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's talk about this survey. Very important one, and it's random, right? The entire state involved.
Yep.
How many people were a part of this survey?
Over 700 survey respondents statewide, and what we found through the survey was that we tested multiple issues that they cared about going into 2026, and what we found was of the three top issues, housing and homelessness were both their top concerns.
I mean, with Hawaii being so expensive to live,
Yeah.
it's no secret, of course, and I'm not surprised that housing homelessness is a big deal and it's on the top of people's minds.
Yep.
And then there are some projects that you folks are working on. Can you talk to me about Kauhale?
Sure. Very interesting about this survey was that we didn't just test their concerns, we also tested what solutions that they wanted to see across our community. And 9 out of 10 survey respondents actually support Kauhale as a deeply affordable housing solution to address both our housing crisis and homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
Most importantly, though, what was really interesting is they actually want to see both happen in tandem. I think the public has really understood and saw that, if you build more deeply affordable homes, you see a reduction in homelessness.
Mm-hmm.
It's very black and white. And we've seen this with Kahawiki Village, for example, at Sand Island. We were able to successfully reduce family homelessness by 60% just on that community alone. Kama'oku, our Kauhale out in Kalailoa in Kapolei, that reduced veterans homelessness by 1/3. So the more homes you build, the more you reduce your homeless population. And people actually want to see more solutions, not only just for our homelessness, but also for them.
Mm-hmm. And it also creates a sense of community, Kauhale.
Yep.
Talk to me a little bit about how and who is eligible for these deeply affordable homes like Kauhale.
Sure. Well, for Kauhales, these are for those individuals who are at risk or are experiencing homelessness. Currently across the state of Hawaii, there's almost about 133,000 individuals who are actually at risk of homelessness or on that verge of falling into a housing crisis. Wow. And so one of the things that the survey polled and actually we got results for was showing that their perception of Kauhale was that this is actually a societal solution that could actually apply for anybody. In fact, one of the results from the survey also showed that most of the public supports use of emergency authorities to actually fast track development. They understand that brings down the cost of construction. Mm-hmm. They also support the use of public-private partnerships, as in the case of Home Aid Hawaii's development, nonprofit development model. And they also support the use of public lands, to actually build more Kauhale as soon as possible.
Wow, so
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of different things on this survey. If people wanted to actually see the survey, see what was asked, and look at those answers, the results, do they have access to that?
Absolutely. They can go to kauhaleliving.com. And there's a lot of information there that they can digest and see, but we look forward to getting more of the public support behind this.
Awesome, and if people wanted to learn more about Home Aid Hawaii, the local nonprofit, how can they get more information about that?
To learn more about Home Aid Hawaii, they can go to homeaidhawaii.org.
Awesome. Kimo, again, thank you so much for joining me today, for bringing all this important information to us here on Hawaii Now Daily. We're going to put it up on our website as well, so go ahead and check it out. Mahalo.
Mahalo.
Hi Now Daily. Okay, earlier in the show, we were talking to Hawaiian Airlines because they have their brand new Airbus 330 card that they're passing out. And I thought this was so fantastic. And then I have Nohea Shozen over here because she is the Hi Now Japan host and she loves Pokémon.
Yes.
And today's Pokémon Day, right?
It is. It's my favorite holiday. Like Christmas, Halloween's out the door. Pokemon anniversary. It's the 30th anniversary of Pokemon, and I'm so excited. And you get to experience what ripping is like. Have you ripped Pokemon before?
I have not. I don't even, let me tell you how much I know about Pokémon.
You like
Absolutely nothing. So you're gonna have to fill me in. And we're going from these Hawaiian Airlines cards over to the Pokemon cards, and then all the other good things that you guys have over here.
Yes.
So Pokemon, what really? When did this start? You mentioned like 30 years ago.
Yeah. So 30 years ago, Nintendo came out with a game called Pokemon, and now it's a worldwide sensation. The whole world is celebrating today, and 808 Showcase is actually doing a huge celebration at Pearl Ridge Center by the movie theaters.
Okay.
And they're doing a big trade show. They're doing a raffle, a lot of giveaways, including the ones that we have today.
Okay.
So we're giving away everything on the bottom shelf there. There's 3 different prize packages, and each one is worth over $200.
What?
Yeah.
Okay, that's why I don't know much about Pokemon. I don't get $200. I don't have $200. That means I gotta go over there and win them, right? Because it's a giveaway.
That's true, but guess what? If we rip this inside here,
'Kay.
there could be a card that is $600.
Okay, I'm feeling lucky today. Should we
All
do
right.
this? Okay, I've never ripped the cards open, so like I love these blind boxing kind of things.
I like to blow on it.
Okay.
And then you, yep. Let's go. Okay.
Where's Sarah?
So you just kind of.
Oh, no more little slice. No more little slice for help me out. Okay, here we go. It's probably bad to use your teeth too because then you could. Oh my gosh, yeah.
Wait, do you know how much the most expensive Pokemon card sold for recently?
You know what? Since those things down there were 200, I'm gonna go with like 2,000. 20,000.
20,000.
Yeah, that's my guess.
No, it's more.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay, well, I clearly don't do this much because I can't rip them. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Well, it's actually $16 million.
$16 million?
Yeah.
We're in the wrong industry.
No, don't show it like that.
Oh.
Okay, so you have to show it to the camera.
Okay.
And you go, boom.
Okay.
And you keep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, go. Let's do it together.
Wait, one. Is that good? Did I get it? How do you know if it's good or not?
Well, honestly, the good stuff is at the end.
Okay. Okay, we go fast because we only get like 30 seconds left, so we're gonna keep going.
Okay. Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah, so you know what?
Okay, that one's worth something. That's like $30.
This looks shiny. This looks like it's expensive.
Yes, there you go. I think that's like $15.
Okay, you guys, so go ahead and check them out. Pro Ridge, that's today, as in Friday. So if you're watching this over the weekend, too late. However, you guys do something every third?
Yes, every third Friday of the month, they do have a trade show at Pro Ridge Center, and they also have a store in Kamakana Ali'i.
Okay, so go ahead and check out their new store at Kamakana Ali'i and go today. Pro Ridge, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me, Rachel.
And go check out the Instagram because all kind of giveaways.
Yes,
all right.
the best.
Have a great week.